Nighttime baseball from Northern California's Bay Area and Oracle Park. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gausman gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best outpitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Now here's the pitch. Brett Phillips is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
The count now at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now to the plate, Warner Franco. This will dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, he's kind of hard to figure out. He doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. And another foul ball. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Yastrzemski retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Drew Rasmussen is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Fred Bryant.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course of the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Digging in will be Brandon Crawford. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
The catcher, Buster.
Stepping up is Buster Posey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. Second inning set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Brandon Lowe. First pitch on the way. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's a...
Fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery down the third baseline. Here he comes again, 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Longoria into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yandy Diaz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Joey Wendell digs in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Batting set. The third baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. To the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. Now here's the first offering. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-0 home. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in is Drew Rasmussen. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a pickoff throw to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. Zunino on third with 2 out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third down, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
That's
2 and
ball
2.
2.
I know he missed with a
2 balls,
fastball right there,
2
but this
strikes.
guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball,
The batter,
a high
number
piece of
35.
cheese, swung at and
Shortstop.
missed. That pitch looks
Brandon.
so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he lets it in the air to right field. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're up 2 to... New inning set to get underway, and that'll...
Take your base.
Stepping in once again is Warner Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Franco.
Now the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a pickoff play at second, and a leap, but it's over his head at second. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in next, Ji-Man Choi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Rasmussen over at second. Phillips on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-2 pitch.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and lines it to left. Choi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Right side. Scooped up. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. So now into the box is Yandy Diaz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Camilo Doval is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it. Next up is Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. Wendell, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Well, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. quick check on that timed run at first. And the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. He's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really won't.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Our score remains 2-1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Leading up for the Giants, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope,
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Lamont Wade will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Lamont Wade.
Lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Choi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the AB now. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find Cripple's Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And that's going to flake the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching, batting the 8th, number 84. Now playing right, batting right.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's set and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Phillips is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Jarlin Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Jarlin Garcia.
So here is Manuel Margot, lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Brett Phillips will bat next. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Warner Franco. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
The 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. He's set. Here it comes. And he hits it hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There's one down to lead off the frame. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit to third. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And it's still 3-1. And now here is Ji-Man Choi for his career in this matchup. A small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch to him. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch that can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Duggar giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that liner caught him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And spend time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Jake McGee gets the ball here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first, runner back standing. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more.
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. San Francisco Giants win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Kevin Gausman is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score.